Welcome back to the ALGS Rundown. We just finished the first round robin in ALGS Pro League Split 1, and it's time to get you up to speed with how the league looks after the first 3 match days. Match day 1 in North America, Dark Zero took first in signature style. An absurd 54 kill day along with a win and 2 top 3s left everyone else fighting in their shadow. IGL Zero wasn't content to leave the kills to his controller teammates, so he got 21 eliminations himself. TSM followed up with a score that would have net them the win on any other day, after stringing 2 wins together and getting 35 eliminations over the 6 games played. E8 got 3rd overall after a very consistent day, finishing in the top 5 in over half of the games played throughout the series. PLP, led by Phony, stamped their name at the top of the Day 3 leaderboard, a huge result for them with 2 wins and a 3rd place, which was enough to secure them 7th in the overall leaderboards. Second place Complexity showed they're more than capable of hanging in these lobbies by placing top 10 in 5 of the 6 games played, including a win. Dark Zero produced another solid day with a 3rd place finish just ahead of Furia, whose 17 kill game was enough for them to take 4th. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard for North America as we finish the first round robin. No surprises in the top 3, Dark Zero, Luminosity, and TSM. Of the 3, TSM are the only team still searching for their first match day win. Luminosity gave us a statement performance, so maybe now the doubters will put some respect on their name. Fan favorites Boogie Boarders jumped out to an early lead in APAC South after a nuclear match day 1 performance. Fussy racked up an outrageous 25 kills over the 6 games as the Boarders picked up 2 wins. Lightning Unicorn had a solid day and finished 2nd, but couldn't find the eliminations to challenge the top spot. From a washout to a nail-biter, match day 2 saw Serenity clinch the win, with just 5 points separating them from 3rd place team Iron Blood Gaming and a massive drop-off to the 4th place finisher. The top 3 teams traded haymakers all day, Wonton Dumpling even dropping a huge 23 kill dub, but Serenity had that extra consistency, finishing in the top 3 out of 6 games, enough to propel them into 1st place. After a high-scoring day 2, match day 3 was a bloodbath, with just about everyone getting their time at the top. In the end, just 54 points was enough to secure the win for MDY White, with LD putting up 12 eliminations to push them over the line. After the dust has settled, there's a 2-way tie at the top of the standings, with Boogie Boarders and Wonton Dumpling both netting themselves 37 points, with Lightning Unicorn and MDY White in hot pursuit. Great news for burger enjoyers. Team Burger returns to APAC South. Wei and Pricey picked up former Dark Zero champion Sharky, and they had a good comeback week, finishing in 8th overall. On January 19th, Reject announced their return to Pro League, and they wasted no time getting to work. They annihilated match day 1 with 48 kills, averaging 8 kills per game, even managing to squeeze 5 kills out of an 18th place finish. Riddle proved their consistency on day 1 with 3 2nd place finishes, and Crazy Raccoon's new roster fought their way to 3rd. Day 2 was Fnatic's day. Not to be outdone by Reject, Fnatic's new roster cemented themselves as a big contender for the crown. 39 kills, a win, and 2 2nd places, no warm-up time needed for that roster. Riddle's zone playstyle, guided by Saku, earned them another 2nd place finish, despite having a couple 0-point games late in the day. Consistency is key in Pro League, and these guys have got it in spades. Day 3 was taken by Kinatrope Gaming. After a cold day 1, KN dropped 88 points on the match day with a huge 17-kill win. This catapulted themselves up the leaderboard. Mia K and Arufa putting up 17 and 18 kills respectively. Look, this is a team to watch going forward. Fnatic finished the round robin strong with a 2nd placed finish, killing their way up the leaderboard, despite only getting 21 placement points. Looking at the standings after the first round robins finished in APAC North, we have Fnatic in 1st, Riddle in 2nd, and Reject Winity in 3rd. Fnatic meet expectations, and they look poised to dominate the region. Riddle has put together 2 very strong showings, and Rejects Nuclear Day 1 covered for a bit of a slide on their second match day. In a global conversation about controller versus M&K, only 2 out of the top 9 placing players in APAC North are on the sticks. Is it a coincidence that those players just happen to be on the same team who are also first place this week? Match day 1 sees K Swinney lead the revamped E6 to a first place finish with 36 kill points, a win, and a 3rd place. The Italian org Outplayed also had a really solid day, but couldn't match E6 kill power and finished 2 points behind the leaders despite winning 2 games. Some eyebrows raised as Alliance didn't really get the ball rolling early and they finished 13th. Aurora turned up in winning form on day 2, with Hardeki's return to Pro League being a huge splash, dropping 15 kills, tying for kill leader with his fragger Oidrain as Aurora clears 2nd place by 22 points. Back-to-back wins in rounds 2 and 3 pushed them to the top of the leaderboards despite some medium games later in the day. Nasky's team 07 improved on their day 1 finish of 4th with a 3rd place in day 2, picking up where Aurora left off, winning 2 back-to-back in rounds 5 and 6 to finish the day strong. At the start of the season, there were concerns about how Nasky would handle being without his longtime duo Serdell. Looks like he's putting those concerns to rest with a flying start to the first split. Day 3 in Max Strafe's team, well, Max Strafey's team if you're Nasky, UAIM got a blinder of a day with 2 back-to-back finishes. They struggled to maintain their pace off the line, but their early kills and placement proved enough to keep them in first place at the end of the day. Aurora put together 2 more wins and got a 2nd place finish in the last game of the day. Despite a fairly low kill score on day 3, their solid performance got them 2nd. At the end of the round robin, Aurora has a comfortable space at the top, with UAIM barely hanging on to 2nd by a point. There's a tie at the number 3 spot with 07 and OAH both on 34 points. EMEA is shaping up to be a close-fought region, with a lot of teams having the ability to jump up the leaderboard with just a good performance in the weeks to come. Alliance make up for the rough first 2 days with a 9-kill win in the final game of day 3, pushing them up to 12th in the standings. And we've got some roster shifts as Kashera's team Vamo Kiera parts ways with their South American import Kings and pick up Cash's old duo Postkill. Will the change be enough to propel them up from their current spot in 16th? Only time will tell. Pro League is back this weekend as we kick off the 2nd round robin with APAC South back in action on February 3rd. Make sure you join us for all the action on broadcast and follow us on socials for all the news and updates as they happen.